Hi guys, this is LOISYCA'S Fashion and Style. Here we have our tape rule here. I have my scissors and my material. But first of all, before I start this pattern drafting, I really want to sketch a complete blouse, an Igbo blouse. I want you to know how to do it very well and very fast. And I want you to know how to do it with free hands. You must not be using pattern every time. What if the person's measurement changes? But some people find it easier to use pattern. Pattern is all about making a copy of what you have already made before. After creating it, you keep it safe. You use it for to be copying other ones. The difference is that you have to change your measurement. But today I want to show you how you can do this very well, very perfect. Otherwise, I will not be able to use your pattern. You should know it offhand. You know how to do it with free hand, because that is the kind of work we do here. So I want you to understand how we do this very well. But first of all, I want you to know how to use your tape. The use of your tape. You know this tape rule, you know this measuring tape very well as a flexible ruler, and cannot be used. It can be used in a measuring distance. Then, as a fashion designer, we use it to measure whatever thing you want to sew. You take the person's measurement before you do the measurement yourself while you're creating the pattern of whatever thing you want to do. So, tape rule. Some of us don't know how to read our tape rule, but I would like you to know how to read this tape rule. When you bring your tape rule, you look at it very well. You see the inches line. The inches line, what we call this distance between here to here, is inches. This is 1 inch. From here to here is 2 inches. From here to here is 3 inches. From here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 5 inches. So far, so good. So that is how you keep counting it till you get to the point you wanted the measurement to stop. You must not copy measurements. For example, you want to make a blouse that its length is 24. You don't need to use maybe someone that's its blouse is 26. Start doing the copy. After when you copy it, you like, let me reduce it with 2 inches. No, that calculation is wrong. But I would like to teach you how to do this measurement properly. You study your measurement very well and you do your work very perfect, because this work is all about measurement. If you take a wrong measurement, you're going to do a wrong work. But if your measurement is proper, you're going to do a proper work and perfect work. This is LOISYCA'S Fashion and Style. Keep watching our video. I want to watch, download and subscribe on our YouTube channel. But now I want to continue with this. Fine and good. We're done with this explanation on how to use our tape. But understand more on how to use our tape. We have a kind of tiny marks, tiny lines in this tape rule. On this 1 inch, between 1 inches, we'll have inside the 1 inches line, we'll have the bigger line, bigger marks between the 2 inches or between an inch. That bigger line is called a half-inch line. A half-inch line is a mark that is considered between any of the inches. So it's always there for you to use it. Sometimes when you take somebody's measurements, maybe the person, if you have a measurement of a round bust, the bust measurement can end up 40 and a half inches. So this 14.5 inches, you really want to make use of that 14.5 inches. Are you going to do 40 inches? No, just because you don't want to make use of the half inch. So that's why I'm trying to explain this. So that's 14.5 inch. Dividing it into 4 or dividing it into 2 is going to give you 21/4. So what is our quarter line? Can we just look at this step very well and see our quarter line? Our quarter line is that line that is tiny. It's a little bit tinier than the half-inch line, but it's bigger than the smallest line inside. So this smallest line that is between here and here, that creates that half-inch, is a kind of 4 lines between the half-inch line. It's a kind of 4 lines between the half-inch line, but it appears 2 between the half-inch line, and there is a quarter line that divides the half-inch line. That one is our 1/4 line or half-inch line. So this line is called a distilling line. So we should always use when we have a measurement of 40.5. So this 40.5, when you divide it into 4, you must surely arrive on that quarter line. So try to make good use of your tape rule very well. So now we have to start our pattern work. Watch on the next video how we create this pattern blouse. So now we have to start. Keep watching LOISYCA'S fashion style for more.